all these mythical things, like, they're not really myth. You know what I mean? They're really here. And I've heard like fairies are like protectors of the forest, and it was like a heavily forested, beautiful area by a stream, so yeah.
Yeah, in the Himalayan mountains, there are a lot of fairies, which are hard for people to believe, but I've seen it with my own eyes. But that's another thing my guru would be like, "Did you see that?" He'd be like, "See what?" I was like, "Never mind," like I know I saw it, but it all it all comes back to like yeah, there are a lot of unexplainable things out there, but we don't really get attached to it. We just kind of keep walking. That's always what he would tell me when I would see like a gori or a yogi who had some kind of CD power. He would be like, "Keep walking," He knew I saw it, and I was like, I had questions about it, but he wouldn't let me get attached to it. He's like, "Keep walking," and he'd be like, "What? What happened?" Like, yeah, I think I just saw a fairy, and he'd be like, "What fairy?" Like it's like what's that? Abbott on Costello. Who's on first? Who? What? So it kind of reminds me of that too. Like, yeah, there are a lot of things out there you can't really explain, especially in the Himalayan mountains. I saw all kind of weird lights and all kinds of different things, but at the end of the day, I just didn't really get attached to it. It was like, when in our class when we do practices, like I always say, like, if you see colors or you see shapes or you see different things, just focus on the practice. That's why like Tratak is really important, because no matter what's happening outside of that, you're just focusing on that one candle flame or whatever you put your bindu focus on, so you don't really kind of get distracted. But it's hard. There are all kinds of crazy things happening around you. So, but yeah, it's important just to keep focus on that. But yeah, I agree with you. There are a lot of unexplainable things happening out there in the world, and a lot of the experiences I had, I can't explain, or it's hard to put words to it even, like how would I even explain that? So so it's good stories around the campfire, but it's hard to explain.
So, could you describe the fairy that you saw?
Uh, it was more further away because they don't really come up on you, so you could see it on detail. It's more like, I don't know, like you would see it in a Disney movie, kind of like Tinkerbell, like some kind of glowing and some kind of butterfly kind of flying around, like uh, a sparkly divine kind of butterfly. Let's say it like that.
Could you like make out like a human form on it, or was it just you could just kind of see wings, or
Not even kind of wings. It's kind of like
Light
a
or
yeah, like a distant kind of light, like a glowing kind of butterfly. Let's say it like that,
yeah.
But
okay?
it wasn't like a butterfly. It was this kind of fluttering around. But it's not. It wouldn't come close enough to you for you to even make out any detail. It was kind of in the distance, like, what's that? That looks kind of weird. What's that doing here? Like
Yeah.
you would see things like that, like, I know that's not a butterfly because there are no butterflies in the Himalayan mountains, but it's kind of. This is your chance to join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass at $50 per month or $250 per year. On June 28th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm raising the price to $99 per month or $500 per year, which means you could save 50% if you take action right now today. What will you learn? You will learn how to do asanas, physical postures to heal your body. You will learn pranayama breathing, secret yogic breath, and you will learn meditation, mastering your mind. I will give you the proven step-by-step guide and spiritual roadmap to reach permanent happiness and achieve amazing life-changing results with Kriya Yoga. Right now, I'm competing in the SKOOL games where I have a chance to fly to Los Angeles and meet the owners of SKOOL in person, but I need your help. Because of this, I put together a no-brainer offer for you that's never coming back ever again. To make this more of an undeniable no-brainer offer for you, we have a 100% 14-day money-back guarantee, which means there's no risk on your end at all. If you want, you can go through the entire course for 2 weeks. And if it's not for you, I will refund you. No questions asked. If you help me win, you will win. You will get instant access to our new updated Kriya Yoga School Masterclass with over 200 plus Kriya Yoga classes on demand. It's value packed to the teeth with proven Kriya Yoga techniques that I personally use daily. Asanas, pranayama, meditation, mantra japa, which you can watch and rewatch anytime at your own pace. The total value of all this is $1,850, but your price will either be $50 per month or $250 per year. This only lasts till June 28th, so act now. You don't need any experience to start practicing Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is for everyone. If you're serious about reaching enlightenment, permanent happiness, or higher consciousness, and you want the exact steps that have helped me and countless others succeed, now is the time to act. Join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass today and lock in your lifetime discount. Claim your VIP coaching spot and get all the exclusive bonuses. Don't wait. This offer ends June 28th. At 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This offer will never ever be available again. So secure your spot right now before the spots run out, and let's build something amazing together. See you on the inside. A little divine confirmation you see in the distance, let's say it like that. But I couldn't see like any of these things. They kind of keep their distance from you. It's almost like I'm here, but I don't want to get too close. And or in the Himalayan mountains or in the yogic tradition, they kind of have like a, let's say like a 20-foot rule. Like if you see something, you keep your distance and they keep their distance. They're aware of you, but they're aware of you and you're aware of them. So you kind of you know, like acknowledge them. Like in yoga, they say ahimsa, which means non-violence, right? So I don't mean you no harm, and you don't mean me no harm. I acknowledge you. I respect you. I namaskar. I bow to you, the God inside you, and you acknowledge the God inside of me. So we kind of keep our distance, you know.
Yeah.
So
When I was thinking
these
like
these kind of things keep their distance also. So it's hard to make out anything. You just kind of see some kind of glowing and some kind of wings, some kind of flying
yeah.
around, and it's kind of like, well, that's interesting, but okay, you know, I don't know how that's going to help me in the present moment, but I thank you for that confirmation.
I want to add one point, especially in Himalayas, the yogis which are like an above from enlightened beings, they have become like a light particles, like they have become light
True.
beings. So they travel in a very high speeds, and many people have seen them moving, the light orb moving. And the sadhu says these are the yogis which has go beyond the enlightenment. So they are like in the light being state. So people have many people have seen those orbs, and it's not just an orb of some phenomena of the weather or some nature, but it's a very alive orb which can take
Mm.
any form, which can take any movement, any speed. So many people have seen those things in Himalayas.
Yeah, me also. One time we were sitting around the yagna, the campfire as you would call it, and I saw a bunch of lights. It was like flying around,
Mm.
like, and I was like, I told my guru, "What is that, Baba? What is that?" He's like, "The Sitas are flying around tonight." So like Shiva Angi said, these are enlightened beings who have reached such a high state that their body becomes
Yeah.
the light body, like a light
Yeah,
particles,
light
and they
body.
just they're just flying
Like the
around.
movie Lucy, you remember the movie Lucy, how she became
Yeah,
at the end? Exactly like that. They can take
true.
any form, and the purest form is the light.
Yeah, and they're just flying around in the Himalayan mountains at night. So it's I can think of numerous times I've seen light flying around. It's just unexplainable. But I asked my guru, when you see these light beings flying around, they would say the sitas are flying around tonight. What do you do? He says it's a divine blessing. So anytime I would see it, I was always, send blessings to them, because they have reached the highest state of a lightened being, and they're light flying around. So it's a good confirmation. If you really do your inner work, you could reach a higher yogic state, like these yogis have, like Babaji or the Sitas, or there are many that they like to hang out in the Himalayan mountains. So there are many, numerous, lights flying around in the night sky of the Himalayan mountains.
Like maybe 5 months back, I have captured something from my iPhone, but I haven't shared it anywhere. I'll share that video with you guys in this Kriya Yoga school, and it's also a kind of orb, which whose movement was not like typical movement, and it was not an like satellite or star or any kind of drone, which is very evident, and it's just an
Yeah.
orb, and it was like above in the sky near my home, and I was capturing it, and I'll share that video in Kriya Yoga school, because I thought, shall I share this or not? What if like it's a kind of sign? But now I'm feeling like I should share that with you guys in the Kriya Yoga school.
Great. Looking
Yeah,
forward
we
to
would
it.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you guys can give your opinion. Like, I may be wrong, but you guys can say what you feel like. What is that? But it's a mysterious thing for sure.
Want to go deeper? Subscribe, visit freekriyayoga.com, or tap the related video right here.